Good morning, everybody. I'm out here on the Florida Trail. I'm actually in Three Lakes Wildlife Management Area. I'm at the Godwin Hammock campground, and I'm headed south to Kicco. I did a night hike last night, about 11.1 miles, and I've got 16.2 left today. I'll be leaving Three Lakes, having to do a road walk from down State Road 60. Going down through River Ranch and into Kicco, 16.2 miles. So the Three Lakes, there is a hunt out here. It is hunting season right now, and I did see some people last night as I was hiking through. So I may encounter some hunters this morning. I've only got about 4 miles to get out of the management area, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's 5:30 now. I'm gonna get me some coffee, pack the tent up, and hit the trail. It's just about 6:30, and I'm about to get my stuff picked up. I wanted to show you the camp, Godwin Hammock Camp. What you're looking at there is the pitcher pump over there, and it is primed. I got some water out of it, a little bit orange, but it didn't smell, wasn't sulfur smelling. Getting the tent broke down. There is benches here. There's a fire ring, and there's a picnic table, and there's also, if you have a freestanding tent or feel like setting your tent up on a platform, there's a platform here. Put a couple tents on, just clean it off a little bit. So let me finish breaking down my tent. The sun should be coming up shortly. There's really good, beautiful sunrises around here. With as flat as it is, you can see forever, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Got some beautiful palms right here. I tell you, the acorns were just dropping on my tent last night, and they are everywhere. Thought something was throwing stuff at me. There was so many. All right, I'm gonna get my stuff picked up. All right, it's just a touch after 6:30, but you can see how much fog is rolling in. Still at the campground here, but I'm packed up and ready to go. But that fog is just rolling in. It's fixing to be a whiteout in here. There's a lot of fog. I heard a bunch of coyotes last night too. And something was scurrying around camp. Probably raccoon or something. I had some sardines last night, probably smelt that. All right, down the trail I go. Leaving Godwin Hammock. Headed this way, south. Leaving camp. All this fog and dew is making this grass soaking wet. And it's just about as tall as I am. As you can see, this prairie I'm walking through, it's gonna be like this for a ways. Probably until I get out of here, until I hit the road. You can see a sliver of the moon. I'm moving along. It's gonna be a great day. Hiking in from the Prairie Lakes trailhead last night, it was real good walking for the first 8 miles, 7.5 miles. But then the last 3.5, 4 miles, the trail was growed over, had yet been maintained. So it really slowed me down last night. And it's just kind of looks like this, but they're scheduled to come out here in sometime in January and finish up. I mean, it's not terrible. I guess if I did it in the dark, then it ain't too bad. Actually, my headlamp went dead with me last night while I was hiking, so it was portions of it where I pretty much did it and almost dark. The trail is following this oak hammock in between two prairies. Big wide open spaces that way and on the other side. And I just spooked a bunch of turkeys out of their roost. Couldn't get the phone out quick enough to video them, but they were scooting. Big old prairies out here. And the stars last night, boy. I seen so many critters last night. Between armadillos, raccoons, possums, deer. I think I seen 4 deer, countless number of possums. Coyotes were screaming all night. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous night hike. Check that video out. Just the one right before this. I don't know if I'm gonna get the sunrise or not with the fog the way it is, but I'm out here to see it if it does. Oh, this way. Got off trail. Well, I was real close to just turning the phone on recording that I haven't had to get wet yet between last night and today, but it ain't much. Maybe I can. Nah, I'm getting wet. I ain't got that big of a stride. Here goes. Yep. Wasn't bad though. Man, this place is beautiful out here. Early morning. Everything's waking up. Sun's slowly rising. Just so pretty. Pretty, pretty. Some sort of birds flying all around me. I don't know. I don't know what they are. The old hogs has got it tore up around this, but that's why. Big old mud hole. I bet there's some frogs down in that thing. Ugh, I wouldn't want to get no water from there unless I was absolutely dying. Look at this big old prairie. What a gorgeous morning. Cloudy a little bit, so the sun will be coming up over that way. I'm spoiled rotten, y'all. Spoiled rotten. Check out these big old oak trees. Bunch of big old tall palms in here. Huge old growth oaks. I'm cutting right down through the middle of it. Love it. Just had a deer spook from right here. I mean, right here. Oh, there's a little road. Took off that way at about Mach 30. I don't see any more. Must have been by itself. If I was a deer, I'd be there too. It's just beautiful out here. Now look how flat this prairie is. Goodness. You can see forever. Sun's trying to squeak out over there, but yeah, I don't know. It's got a lot of fog to burn through, some clouds too. Sprinkled on me last night on the way in, but it wasn't bad. I didn't get soaked, but it did sprinkle. Here we go, marching right down the middle of a grass prairie. Just getting soaking wet and covered in spider webs. That's all right. No big deal. Turned out to be a gorgeous morning. And I'm actually glad to not really have the sun, or at least be doing this in the midday, because there is no shade. But it's perfect right now. Would be nice to see beautiful sunrise, but hey, you take what you can get. And I can hear Highway 60 up ahead, some of them big old semi trucks barreling down the road. That's what I get to look forward to here in a little bit. Not exactly sure how many miles it is down that road. I want to say 6, but not sure. I've got 13 and a half left to go to get where I'm going today. And then I got a shuttle coming to pick me up, which it's my dad. He's coming to pick me up and take me back to the trailhead where I parked yesterday. Y'all don't even know how many of these things I pick up. Everywhere I go, I'm grabbing them things. That's illegal. Yeah, they passed a law saying don't let your daggone balloons go. And this is why. Because this turned up to be out here. That's a no-go. Everybody knows that. God dang, boy. There's somebody's tripod, little shooting house there. And if I ain't mistaken, I have hiked all the way to here before from the check station. And I see the fence up here. So, yeah, back on familiar grounds. So now I've hiked from here to the check station. So once I leave the check station, it'll all be new from there to Kicco Wildlife Management Area to the gate of it. And then that stitches one section together. So now I'll be headed north out of 192, Bull Creek area, up to Ocala. And I got 150 miles south of Lake Okeechobee, down through the reservation, down around the levee of Lake Okeechobee, and Big Cypress. Looking forward to that one. That's a 30-mile section of mud, water, and lime rock with holes in it called solution holes, I believe they're called. Last time I was walking through here, I believe it was first day of hunting season, and I ran up on somebody that was sitting in that tree stand. And I decided to turn around and go back and park at Prairie Lakes Trail Unit, or Trailhead. But all this was underwater. I was probably hiking in at least ankle to knee deep water through here. So, pleasant surprise, it's dry. Other than that one little spot back there, it's been dry. Ain't these about the smallest little spindly little fence posts you ever seen? Little bitty things. Bet they hard as a rock though. Up here is a bench. I'm gonna stop before I hit the road, before I hit Highway 60, and I'm gonna change my socks because they're soaked right now and they're kind of wadding up. Something's wadding up under my foot. So I'm gonna take care of that, because once I get on the road, ain't gonna be stopping. Here was a real wet spot right up here. The trail kind of went around it. Somebody left a shirt. It's not mine. Moving along. All right, if you go down that way right there, that's the check station. I'm chewing on some granola, so excuse me. And also, if you walk down that road, that's where they throw all the guts and the bones and all the discards of the things they hunt out here. And then over here is all the hunters' camps. A bunch of camper trailers. And I'm headed down the fence line real close to getting to 60. I thought I was going to stop at this bench up here to change my socks, but I'm going to wait a little ways until I get to the actual road, because this grass is just going to get my socks wet immediately. So once I get to the road, there won't be no more grass. That's how that works. Well, it seems like the bench is at the road. There's the road there, so yeah, I'm gonna stop here and change my socks. Been a little while since I've been here, so I thought it was a little bit further down this fence line, but that's good. I'll have a seat here and change. Fresh socks, let's rock. Down the road we go. And I got lucky. Didn't even run into any hunters, so I'm headed out of here. Here we go. Leaving 3 Lakes, fixing to get on 60. There's all kinds of traffic. All kinds of traffic, and I've got like 5.3 miles down the side of 60. These truckers are eastbounding down. They're cruising. You can hear them hitting the rumble strips now. Probably swerving all over the road. I'm gonna check this one off, and that's a one and done. On to the next one. Here we go. I'm gonna walk facing the traffic, that way I can see if they're swerving or giving me room, and I can step off the road. 5 miles of this, let's go. All right, halfway through the road walk. It's as bad as I thought it was. There's a lot of traffic, but nobody's swerving at me. Get up to the bridge, it crosses over the Kissimmee River. It gets a little bit tighter through there too. She'll stay right on the guardrail. And make sure they can see my toy. There's the lock there. That heads south. South down the Kissimmee River. And then that's Lake Kissimmee over there. And that's Great Hammock over there. And it was sprinkling on me a minute ago, but I'm good now. I'm getting closer. So loud with all this traffic. It's a long way down there. All right, made it back to my hometown county, old Polk County. After I'm done with this, I don't have any more Florida Trail in Polk County that I have to do. There's plenty that I'm gonna do again, but everything else is outside this county. And I'm all right with that, moving along. Only got about 0.3 of a mile till I get off this road. All right, yeah, done with that road walk. Cutting in. Man, I'm glad that one's done. I've been dreading that one for a while. Kind of even dodging it. But it's a done deal. Like I said earlier, one and done. And I've got about 4.7 or so to Kicco Wildlife Management Area. So about another hour and a half of hiking. And it's only 11 o'clock. Not too bad. All right, this gate here, you got to climb over. There's no pedestrian walk through and it's locked. So you do have to climb over that one. But it's not too bad. Well, once you're up and over the fence or over the gate, you're on this little levee walk. It's nice to get off that road, I tell you, and get in the woods. Big difference. Tired of hearing them cars too. Didn't even have no close calls, and they were scared of the old hammer. I meant to set it down back there, but I guess it's coming with me. Oh, here's the gator for the trip. Right over there, just sitting up on the bank. Pretty decent sized one, probably 8.5, 9 footer maybe. Just chilling, waiting for the sun to come out. I've got a little bit of turn of events here. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's somebody blowing whistles and screaming. And I don't know if they need help or what, so I'm off trail and I'm headed over to where the Kissimmee River is, to where I can see it. Maybe I can holler or maybe get somebody to come check them out. I don't know what they're squealing about. Let me go see if I can at least see them. Make sure they're okay. They're blowing whistles like they're on a vessel or something. I don't know. Probably over here trespassing right now off the trail, but I gotta check this out. I'll let you know what I find. All right, well, as you can see, there's the bridge there. And they sound like they're somewhere over in there, which there's a boat ramp over there. So, and it was packed with people. So there's somebody over there that can help them, or they're just raising cane, making a lot of noise. But it caused me to detour because they're screaming, their whistles blowing. I tried hollering at them. I even cut through this property here to try to get over here to see if I could see somebody. I don't know, man. Sounds like you're crying wolf. Hope not, but I mean, they're right there. The lock is right there. They got to hear that whistle. They're closer than I am. I don't know. I'm headed back to the trail. I feel better checking it out though. Okay, so here's what I did. I went ahead and called it in to the non-emergency line for the FWC. I'd rather be safe than sorry. They can at least go out there and check it out. I don't get why they're blowing that whistle and screaming so much, but also, you know, there's people up that way. But let them check it out. I feel better about it. So I'm back on the trail and I'm headed south, and I feel better about it. Right here you can see the water tower. Pretty sure that's River Ranch Resort. I can hear gunshots. I believe they got like clay shooting range, and I'm headed down this levee. And the game warden just called me. Game warden just called me about the whistles that I was hearing, so they're gonna go check it out. I'm glad about that. Let's see what this cow does when it sees me. See how wild it is. Hopefully it goes the other way. Well, it ain't moved yet. There it goes. Oh shit. Maybe you should go that way. How about go that way? Let's move on. Oh boy. Well, this ain't good. I don't think I can get over that fence too quick with this backpack on. Pretty cow though. You just got... You ain't scared of my hammer? At this point, it's close enough to where... Now, that might be a bull. There's your problem. Hey, how about you move on, buddy? Yeah, you don't want to move on. Maybe I jumped the fence. That's what I'm gonna do, or I could go way around out there, but there is no fence over there. Oh, it's birdie though. Come on, Brahma Bull, move on. I'm gonna have to turn this phone off and let you know how the outcome. Alright, man, he's not moving. Just go on already. I don't feel like climbing this fence. Alright. Go on now. Hip. Hey, boy. Move on. Let's go. That sucker could tear me up right now, and I couldn't do nothing about it. This damn backpack on. Alright, I'm jumping the fence. And just like that, it looks like I'm trespassing again. You should have moved on. That old bull didn't want to move. I had to climb over the fence, my backpack and all. Look, he gonna come over here. Easy, bud. Yeah, he ain't gonna have it. Hopefully he don't follow me down this fence line, because it looks thick up here and I gotta get back over. You stay on down here now. Uh-oh. Look like he's limping a little bit. Unless he was just shaking his head. Oh, joy. Yeah, he's staying down there. I'm gonna come up here and get back over the fence so I can get off to this other property. Here I finally made it to River Ranch Resort. You gotta go through the little guard shack area here. There's the Orange Blaze. And my dad's already up there waiting on me. He passed me up. I'm like, you gotta go, I gotta walk this. So I only got about a mile left. We'll walk through here. Okay, so River Ranch Resort is it's a resort way out in the middle of nowhere. That's right up along the Kissimmee River. And they've got all kinds of stuff out here. There's a huge tent field over there. They have like a little town down there with a rodeo, I believe, every Friday or Saturday night, something of that nature. They got all these little tents you can rent. They got some teepees. They got some wagon looking things that you can rent, all for a nominal fee, but it's pretty cool out here. There's a ton of tents. Wonder if it's just probably New Year's, everybody getting out, the holidays. So, I only got about a mile. You cut right through here. You don't go down to the town. You gotta cut off to the right up here, and it goes down a dirt road to the Kicco Wildlife Management Area. But there's all kinds of stuff to look at through here as you're hiking. They got pretty horses, and they actually will close the gates and herd the horses down the middle of the road out of the pasture over to, I guess, the rodeo arena, the holding pens. And I think there's maybe an ostrich, some emus, donkeys. There's all kinds of critters out here. I'll show you if I see any. Here's some of the teepees I was telling you about. Got air conditioning. Come with their own little golf cart. I believe they do. Looks like they all got spots for them. And back here is the wagons. And these are the gates right here that they'll close up, and they'll herd them horses right over there, down this road and over that way. And I've only got just a hop, skip, and a jump, and I'll be there. Here's the wagons. They don't really roll, just looks like it. Here comes the swamp buggy up back behind me. They take people out through these fields in the swamp buggy. Pretty dry right now though. Check it out. They'll take a right here, I believe, and go out through that field. Nope, they're going out further. Yeah, all kinds of comings and goings around here. All right, there's the sign for Kicco. 16.2 miles. Dad's up there standing out there waiting on me. So that's all for this weekend. This was a nice hike other than Highway 60. But all the rest was fantastic. So I will see y'all on the next hike. Probably, I don't know, either headed north or headed south. We'll flip a coin.